What up, guys? Welcome to TTF. We're back. We won last week. We're on to week 8. Detroit, one hell of a game. Dak Prescott's return. Check out the last video we did. Very exciting, very good stuff, but we're on to new things. Now, week 8, Bears upon the Chicago Bears. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. We're playing the Bears are 3-4. They're very interesting. They just beat the Patriots on Thursday last week, so or I don't think it was Thursday, but they beat the Patriots last week, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good beatdown, but nonetheless. So the Bears are very interesting. So they're 3-4. They beat the Niners week 1. They beat the Texans week 3, and the Pats last week. The teams they lost to were the Packers week 2, Giants, of course, week 4, the Vikings, week 5, and the fucking Commanders. They lost to the Skins. I don't know how that happened. Week 6. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But nonetheless, let's see. They're ranked 3rd in their division. The Vikings reign supreme in theirs. They're 8th in the NFC, so they're about, they're mid. And then they're 16th in the league. So Chicago's about a mid-pack. Probably not a good time of the year to harvest that Chicago crop. Nonetheless, they have new head coach. Their head coach going to be Matt Eberflus. And maybe if that rings a bell with you guys, he used to be coach in Dallas. He was the linebackers coach. I think he did, I don't know, I thought he did something else along with it, but maybe, who knows. Can't think of it. But Matt Eberflus, his first year in Chicago, he's in Chi-Town. And his previous years, from 2018 to 2021, he was a defensive coordinator for the Colts. And as you recall, our last meeting with Indianapolis, we got beat up pretty bad. Dak did not have a good game. He was struggling a lot. So the Chicago having head coach Matt Eberflus, Chicago, he's a defensive guy. He's a defensive-minded coach. Chicago just traded the old Cowboy, Robert Quinn. And so that was very interesting. So Raquan Smith and Eddie Jackson are the last guys remaining. Next, they have the offensive coordinator, Luke Getsy, and the defensive coordinator, Alan Williams. So very, very curious to see how that goes. I think I'm more concerned of the head coach. Maybe he knows a little something that can transcend from the Indianapolis. And I doubt any people who could sit here and say, like, he used to be a Cowboy. He knows some secrets that no one else knows because he was a Cowboy. That don't work that way. That's in the Jason Garrett era. It doesn't. Shouldn't even entertain this. Anyways, let's see. When we come to compare offenses, they're about the same. Chicago and Dallas. I believe Chicago's 25th and Dallas is 26th per ESPN. Take it as it is for their network. So now they have they're about the same. No difference. Our defense is a lot better than Chicago's, though, so that gives me confidence that we're gonna do pretty good. And now when we bring up, I got my papers, y'all. Sorry about that. Still working on this technology situation here. So I'm pretty sure when it comes to it, Chicago might have to do. They're gonna try to find success in what Philly did against us with the mobile quarterback. Which is I doubt they'll be able to run a successful RPO, considering I don't think Chicago's as good as Philadelphia, and I hate Philadelphia so much. Still can't beat Dak Prescott. Anyways, so I don't think Chicago will have the same success, but Justin Fields is a guy. He's a dude you can't discredit. He's somebody who can ball. He's a baller. It's just everything around Justin Fields is not that good. it's not that good. It's not. So Justin Fields has 1,048 yards, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Okay, he has a 55 completion percentage. He's been sacked 27 times. 27 times this man's been sacked. Dallas has, oh, they're going to have a field day with this kid. 68 carries, surprisingly. 364 yards. He's number 2 on the team in rushing. 25 first downs, and he averages 5.4 yards carry. And he has 2 touchdowns. But here's the kicker. With 2 touchdowns, he has 6 fumbles. So the guy, he can cough it up at times. It depends. And now when it comes to the rushing attack, they have 2 dudes who split carries. My boy David Montgomery, big fan of him. I really like that dude. But he's sharing carries with Khalil Herbert. So Khalil Herbert has 75 carries, 464 yards, 3 touchdowns. He averages 6.2 yards a carry, and he has 17 first downs. Montgomery had 77 carries, 308 yards, 2 touchdowns, 13 first downs, and he averages 4 yards a carry. So they're about evenly the same. They're a good. They split carries with each other, and Justin Fields is smack in the middle. And their receiving is very interesting. So their number 1 target is Darnell Mooney. And he has 39 targets, 20 receptions, most of all the team, 294 yards, most on the team, 12 first downs, and 0 touchdowns. Interesting. Sorry about that, guys. My cat was being crazy, running amok at night, dropping stuff. So anyways, EQ St. Brown, not going to say his name, I'll butcher it. 20 targets, 10 receptions. He has 150 yards, 1 touchdown, 8 first downs. Next up, we have their tight end, Cole Kmet. 18 targets, 12 receptions, 140 yards, 7 first downs. Dante Pettis is a receiver. 14 targets, 6 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 first downs. And then their only running back that really seems to be their receiving guy in a sense would be David Montgomery, and he's 11 targets for 10 receptions, 113 yards with 5 first downs. So he would be the receiving dude in that running back core. And I also believe they have N'Keal Harry too. So who knows? Maybe he can be a guy who pops up, does something. I doubt it. But if he does pop off, well then you guys heard it here first. So I'm just saying. Their defense gets a little interesting. Now, their defense, they have their leading tackler is Raquan Smith, who was a heavy trade candidate. So a lot of people wanted Raquan Smith, and I get it. I would love to have Raquan Smith. I think that dude would be a killer. But he's not going anywhere. So he has 78 tackles, 48 solo tackles, which is bonkers. 2.5 sacks, 4 tackle for losses, 2 interceptions. Yeah, and 3 pass deflections. So this guy's pretty good. He's all over the place, and he leads the team in sacks, which is crazy. And they just traded the other dude who was about tied for second place in sacks. And so, wow. Their interception guy would be Eddie Jackson, 3 picks, who also has 47 tackles, 33 solo, not bad, 1 tackle for loss, 3 pass deflections, and 2 forced fumbles. So, these 2 are kind of the only bright spot on this defense, in my opinion. When it comes to that secondary, their corners are not that good. I don't think they're that good at all. Eddie Jackson's the only very bright spot. Raquan Smith is another person who's kind of just everywhere and does everything. I think they benefit really much on those, and I don't see Eddie Jackson being an issue. Raquan Smith, I could see him. Honestly, watch it be the other way. Watch us ragdoll Raquan Smith. Watch him do jack shit against Dallas, and Eddie Jackson ball out. Wouldn't that be some? That would be something. That would be crazy. I can't believe that. So now we're going to go into some injuries. From my understanding, Chicago just has a guard and a tackle. One has a concussion, and one's dealing a toe injury. Nothing severe, no crazy starters, loss. Nothing too bad. Oh wow, hi. Thank you for joining us. How are you? All right, come say hi. Thank you. She wanted to say hello. She wanted to say hi. Yeah, guys, I'm confident against the Chicago team. I don't see them. I don't really see any issues. The only way I can see them beating us is us shooting ourselves in the foot, messing up ourselves, self-destructing. Other than that, guys, we're gonna end the video. Nothing too crazy today. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.